Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Life of Senza. Alrighty then. So, I'm out here with my chickens and some dogs. I've got Kubrick out here having to tape his ear again because it's problematic. And Mona. And then my chickens. So, I've got good news. But I will say that it may not be good news for everybody, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be doing a, all right, you guys, thanks. I'm gonna be doing a, as you guys know, my Life of Senza channel is supposed to be more about, me, personal stuff, but, there's not like, which is kind of a good thing. A lot of the stuff that's been going on in my life is hopefully kind of calming down a bit. So, and what I really wanted to do, it's hard because right now I have an audience of people who like the dogs, and that's great. I'm happy for it. But my chicken videos and stuff are not as popular with my people, but they are popular on YouTube in general. And so, anyway, so I've not been doing a whole lot of videos on my chickens, but I've got some exciting stuff to me coming up, and so I'm going to be focusing more on some of that stuff. And I'll kind of tell you my plans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be breeding chickens, not for any kind of commercial stuff or anything like that, just to have different breeds of chickens and stuff. And, I'm not saying if somebody wants to buy one that we won't sell them one, but I'm not trying to be some hatchery or anything like that. So what we're going to do, so this one right here is going to be for just my multi chickens, right? Like nothing special here. Just egg production. These right here are going to be, I'm going to have I bought some, I'm waiting on them, but I bought some lilac chickens, Brahmas. Like this is a Brahma. I bought lilac Brahmas, lavender Brahmas, and then I bought some blue black splash Brahmas. And so I'm going to put the lilacs, I think, in here with my blue partridges, because it's my understanding that those are the same, but I have to do some more research into the breeding. And then over here I'll do my lilacs and lavenders. And I'm pretty sure that the lavenders, and don't quote me on any of this because I'm just learning about it, but the the colorations I would put together would be the dark Brahmas and the lavenders in here. And then I've got some American breasts coming, which are technically French breasts, but in America you can't call them that, so they're called French, but they're technically still the French kind. And it's basically a multi-purpose bird for food and eggs, and they're supposed to be the best tasting chicken, like literally in the world. So that's why I got some of those. And then we might get, Reese and I wanted to get, but we haven't been able to find them yet, these things called Indigo Gigante or Giganta or whatever. They're these huge chickens. And so, anyway, so separating wise, the ones that I keep, because I'll be hatching eggs and stuff like that. So, it'll be cool. It's the first time I've ever tried to have like, any kind of dedicated or serious chicken, thing going on. I don't even know what you call it. Because like I said, we're not going to be any kind of like commercial hatchery or anything like that. I just really love the chickens, and we really love the eggs, and we love cooking with them. And we want to get to where we're really eating our own stuff. So we want to be able to eat the chickens as well. We've been trying to convince Reese's husband, Aaron, to do it. He's very much like a hunter, but he doesn't like, he's like all about the hunt, right? And he doesn't want to hunt anything that isn't like a pet or whatever, right? And these are not pets, but mentally he's kind of seeing it that way. So I'm trying to alter his thinking on that. Both Reese and I are. Come on, over here. And so we're hoping that maybe he was talking about wanting a turkey as a pet. So I told Reese, I was like, you let him pick whatever turkey he wants, and we'll get him that turkey so that he'll help us process our chickens when the time comes. And then I'm also going to be getting, I've got some legal stuff going on that I talked about that I need to get squared away before I really, invest heavily, because I don't know financially what that's going to be yet. And so I need to have my money saved away for that just in case. But once that is finished, excuse me, then I will put up some fencing for the cattle. Because what I want to do is I want to have some Dexter cattle, which are like miniature cows, but they're not miniature as far as I understand. Like, they don't carry the miniature gene. They're just small. And I think they're an Australian breed. So, pretty cool stuff. So I think I'm going to have like three heifers and then one bull. And I know people say you can't trust a bull, blah, 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 but these apparently are not, like a lot of people have them. And they're fine. They're not, it's they're not aggressive or anything like that. So, I mean, I know it's a bull, but, and I've been on farms. Like, I've quite a bit in my life. Like, I feel like I have enough farm sense to know, I know to keep the gate shut, and, I'm saying, don't hang on the gate and all that stuff. So I think, I think we'll be good. Obviously there's going to be a learning curve with anything in life. We were thinking about doing a pig, and then Reese was like, no. She's like, they're smarter than dogs, and she's like, I don't think I can do it. So she's like, we're going to get attached. And I was like, all right, we won't do the pig then, because we don't want to get attached. So anyway, my sweet child of mine. No, look at that wet nose. Just need a kiss. I'm addicted to cold, wet noses. I like to put them on my cheek. So he went up and he really tried to get possessive with her, because she was trying to love on me, and he was like, hey, get off my owner. And she gave him a little lesson in respect, and I was happy about that. There you go, see, look, she's like, hey, she's like, watch it, sir, you better be respectful, sir. I think Hobo's gonna be a big dog. Hey there, baby. Hello. Look at that sweet baby face. Look at my sweet baby Mona face. She's such a lover. She's a lover. There's a lover face. With a lover face. I've been getting about a dozen eggs a day from my hens. We switched up their food. We're feeding. I'll show you what we're feeding. And I switched out their nest boxes. I know I need to clean all this up. So this is what we're feeding now. The Nutrina All Flock. And I like it, or is it Nutrina All Flock. And I like it because it's a pellet. I don't like the grains. And it's a 20% protein. It's working really good. And then I pair that with this wild bird food. And I know that you would say to yourself, why would you do that? They're not wild birds. Well, because the sunflower seed that I normally put in their food is like $30, and then the scratch that I normally put in their food is like $30. And I looked, and the scratch had all these, like, look at that structure, had all these added ingredients, and the bird seed didn't. It was just plain bird seed, and it had the same ingredients that the scratch had, minus the corn. Even had the sunflower seeds, and it's way cheaper. And so that's what I started doing. I only put one bag in per bag of food, and then I wait till they're done so that they eat all of their pellet too. but it does give them enough sunflower seed to prevent any type of deficiencies, because they do need the vitamin E. And now I did move my lavender rooster in there. My eggs are about to hatch from these guys. Not the lavender rooster I had. There's just a rooster that had flown in there. There was like a Jersey Giant and a Rhode Island Red. In fact, these two guys are here. And I clipped their wings pretty good now to where they can't get in there. Excuse me. And so I've got my really big blue partridge rooster in there. I don't know if you can see him. Yep, there he is. So there's the really big blue partridge rooster. And then I have the big lavender rooster. You can see right in front here is one of the blue partridge females. So yeah, they are laying up a storm for me, y'all. An absolute storm for me. So, anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. You know, the farm is going to be getting bigger, and, yeah, that's about it. Reese is trying to convince me to move out to Montpelier, or not Montpelier, we're near Montpelier. She's trying to get me to move out to Powhatan, because she's going to be moving. She said not right now, because it's not good timing with selling houses, but they're going to be moving out to Powhatan, and it's apparently it's more rural, and you can get more land. So I don't want to leave here. I really love it here. Things have really calmed down. Things with the neighbors have seemed fine. I'm really good friends with my neighbor back behind me, Joan. And I've been helping out with stuff in the community. So I really do enjoy being here. And I may, even if I do move, I may just rent this house out and not sell it. So we'll see. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So hope y'all are having a good day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.